Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to find the least common multiple. What does it mean least common multiple, or for shortcut LCM? Well, first let's try to find the least common multiple between 4 and 6. Now, what are the multiples of 4? That means you keep on timesing it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So if I times this by 1, I'll get 4. If I times 4 by 2, I'll get 8. If I times 4 by 3, I'll get 12. So that's where your multiplication, your times table comes in. You need to memorize it. If I times it by 4, I'll get 16. If I times it by 5, I'll get 20, and so on. Or the easiest way, if you want, you can keep on adding 4. That means 4 plus 4 is 8. You add another 4, that's 12. You keep on adding 4, 16. Add 4 to it is 20. Add 4 to it, it's 24. Add 4 to it is 28. Add 4 to it is 32. Add another 4, it's 36, and so on. 6, you can do the same thing. It's either you're multiplying it, you keep on multiplying it. That means 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. Or again, if you're not that comfortable, even though you should memorize the multiplication table, you can keep on adding 6 to it. 6, add 6, add 6, add 6, add 6, and keep on adding 6. Now, least common multiple. Again, in math, they do not choose the name of something for no reason. There's a logic behind the name. First, it's the least. That means the minimum. But it has to be what? It has to be common, and it has to be a multiple. So 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, all of these numbers are multiples of 4. For example, 8 is a multiple of 4, because when you times it by 2, you get 8. 12 is a multiple. That means when you multiply it by something, you'll get 12. 16 is a multiple of 4. That means when you multiply by a number, you'll get 16, that means when you multiply by 4, you'll get 16. Now, it has to be common. So what is the LCM between 4 and 6? What number do you see common here? So let's look at it. I see 12 here and I see 12 here also. They have it in common. What else they have in common? Let's keep looking. Oh, 24 here and 24 there. They have that in common. What else they have in common? Oh, here's another nice guy. 36 here and 36 there. So they have 12 in common, 24 in common, 36 in common. There's probably much more in common. But which one is the least common multiple? It's 12. That's the first number they have in common. So 12 in that case will be the least common multiple. So what is the least common multiple between 4 and 6? It will be 12, and that's your answer. Let's say that you have 450 and 600. Well, again, we can do the same thing. You can write 450 here, and you keep on adding 450. So 450 plus 450 is going to give us what? So it's going to give us 0, 5, and 5 is 10. Carry a 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So give us 900. Add another 450 to it. 0, 5, 9 plus 4 is 13. So 1350. Add another 450 to it. 0, 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry a 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 1800. Well, we do have enough numbers here, so let's start with the 600. You add a 600 to it. Now what is 600 plus 600? You will get 1200. 0, 6 plus 6 is 12. And then you add another 600 to it. 0, 0, 8, 1. So that gives you 1800. And again, we realize that this is the least common multiple. So you don't have to keep going because we just found it. So the LCM between 450 and 600 is 1800. And here's one last example. So let's say that you have numbers like 24, 36, and 50. And they want you to find the least common multiple. Again, you can do the same thing by keep on adding 24 and 36 and 50. But there's another way. It's good to know many ways of how to do things. So we can do it that way, using the table this way. What you're going to do is you're going to start dividing these numbers by 2 if you can. So can we divide 24 by 2? Yes, because it's even. Can we divide this by 2? Yes, because it's even. Can we divide this by 2? Yes, because it's even, or because the last number here ends by an even number. Again, even numbers, remember, is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, if we divide this by 2, all it means is it's cut it in half. So if I have 24, I divide it by 2, I get 12. If I have 36, I divide it by 2, I cut it in half, I get 18. If I have $50, I cut it in half, I get 25. And you keep on dividing by 2. I have 12, I divide it by 2, I cut it in half, I get 6. I have $18, I evenly divided, I'll give $9 to everybody, each person. If I have 2 into 25, I won't be able to do it because 25 is not even. So I put a line here. Now, can I still do 2? Yes, because I can do 2 into 6 evenly. So 2 into 6 is 3. Can I do 2 into 9? No. 2 doesn't go into 9 evenly. Can I still do 2 and 25? No. Can I do 2 again? No, I cannot do 2 into 3. I cannot do 2 into 9. And I cannot do 2 into 25. So I have to move on to the next number, the next prime number, which is 3. Now, can I do 3 into 3? Yes, it's a 1. When it's a 1, once you get a 1, circle it. That means you're done with that column here. Now 3 into 9. So 3 into 9 is 3, since 3 times 3 is 9. Can I do 3 into 25? The answer is no, because again, remember, it's 25. What is the sum of the digits? 2 plus 5, it's 7. Since 3 doesn't go into 7 evenly, 3 will never go into 25 evenly. So no can do. Can I do 3 again? Yes, I can do 3 just because of that guy. As long as you can do it for one of the numbers, you should go ahead and do it. So 3 into 3 is 1. And once you get a 1, you circle it. So that means I'm done with that column. I'm done with that column. I have that column left there. Just a 25. So we cannot use 4. Why? Because 4 is not a prime number, like we said before. So look at the videos about prime numbers. But we can do a 5. 5 into 25 gives me 5. Can I do 5 again? Yes. Why? Because 5 goes into 5. So 5 into 5 gives me a 1. Once you get a 1 for all of them, you stop. And what you do is you multiply all of these numbers together to find the least common multiple. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times 3 is, we can go on the side and do 24 times 3, should get 72. 3 times 4 is 12, carry a 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 72. 72 times 5, we should get 360. So let's check. 5 times 2 is 10, carry a 1. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus 1 is 36. And then we have 360 times 5. So 360 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry a 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. So the least common multiple between 24, 36, and 50 is 1800. Again, imagine if you were to take these numbers and start adding them until you get to 1800. It will take a long time. So in this case here, this example, this way of doing it was the best. So this is how you find the least common multiple between two numbers or more. Thanks for watching and make sure you practice.